So hi guys, myself Pawan and my teammate is Janni. So today we are going to discuss about block world problem in AI. So basically, what is the problem? Initial state is uh, first we have to unstack A and B, pick up clear block A from block B. So second step we have to do. There are basically four actions. So second step is stack A and B. Place block A using the arm onto clear block B. Third one is pick up A, lift clear B, lift clear block A with the empty arms. Fourth one is put down A, place the held block A onto a free space on the table. And the five predicates are the first one is on A on B. So block A is on block B. Second one is on table A. Block A is on the table. So clear A. Block A has nothing on it. So fourth one is holding A. The arms hold block A, and the final is hand empty. The arms hold nothing. So now my friend Jenny is going to explain about the solution. Jenny, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So, as my friend Pawan said, it's extremely important to know these four actions and five predicates before you solve any block word problem, because this is how you're going to show your algorithm and the steps of how you solve your particular problem. So, it's advisable that you note down these actions for future reference. Okay. So, this is the particular question that we're going to solve today. The point is that an initial state will be given, and we have to bring it to goal state, and we have to use either the four actions or the five predicates mentioned before. So we are not allowed to use any other wordings or any other equations. Only those particular actions or predicates must be used in order to indicate the final solution or reach the goal state. So they will be giving you the diagram of the initial and goal state, as well as the commands, that is basically the predicates and actions of both the initial state and the goal state. So I'll go ahead. So they've given the sum. I'll go ahead on how to solve it. Okay. So step one is write down the initial state. That is along with the commands and the diagram as well. So make sure you know all the four actions. So the action that we are going to call is unstack C comma D. We don't need to know any AI for solving this particular problem. It is based on basic common sense and using your knowledge on these five predicates and actions. So the first function that we're going to call is unstacking C comma D. Pawan had earlier mentioned that what this unstack function does is that it picks up a clear block A from block B. Okay, so since and we are using the hand in order to pick up any block or place down any block, so that is extremely important as well. So again, uh, write down the commands which are undisturbed. Okay, now since we are acting only on C comma D, we are going to strike out on C comma D since we are unstacking it. Then we are also going to strike off clear C because we are using our hand, the empty hand to hold C. And we are writing down, we are adding the commands basically hold C and clear D. Hold C is because the hand is no longer empty, it is holding a block C. And clear D because it is a given that when you clear or pick up a block from a particular block, that block has to be empty. So it is very essential that you write clear D. So I have also drawn the diagram for your reference. However, when you solve the problem, we need not show the visual representation. This is just for your reference. So once this action is done, we again move forward using this initial state. So we have crossed the initial state to a first state. We further solve the problem using the first state. Okay, so the next option that we are going to do is put down C because the arm is still holding C. So again, the point to note is you have to write down all the commands which are not disturbed, and we are striking off hold C because we are placing it now on the table. Therefore, we are adding three more new commands this time. It's clear C because you are placing a clear block on the table. On table C, since you're placing it on the table, and now since the arm has let go of block C, the hand is now empty. The next operation that we are going to do is unstack D comma A. Basically, we are removing stack D from stack A. Again, write the commands which are not disturbed. And now since we are focusing on block D comma A, we are removing the command on D comma A, which was there in our previous state. We're also removing clear comma D because the arm is holding D. Again, hand empty is cleared. We introduce two new commands called holds D because the hand is no longer empty, and clear A because, again, like I said, it is important to note that the block that we are taking away from the block should be clear. The next operation is stack D comma B. So we are actually not putting down D because we need to stack D on top of B. So instead of placing D onto the table, we are directly placing it on B itself. So that operation is called stack D comma B. We are clearing the command clear B because now B has a value, and then we are introducing three new commands actually, which is clear D because again the block has to be empty. The block on the block should be empty, and then on D comma B, and hand is empty because we are letting go of D now. Next is what we're going to do. Keep comparing your states with the final diagram to know which position you're in and what more actions that you should do. So since I have D and B on top of each other, now I need to have A on top of D and B. So what I do is I pick up A. I call the function pickup and I pick up A. So now we have to find out which commands to remove since we are targeting A. A is no longer on the table A. So we remove the command on table A and we remove hand empty because the hand is actually holding A. So we remove hand empty and we introduce the function holds A. We also clear the function clear A because the A block is held by the hand. Then next is what we do is we stack A on D. After picking up A, we stack A on D. So now we have to remember, since A is on top of D, that means A should be clear. Then it should be on, you have to introduce on D, A comma D. I mean on D comma A, you have to introduce on D comma A. And then you have to mention hand empty because you're letting go of A. So these are the three things that you have to introduce. You have to make sure. So write down the existing commands, add the new commands, and compare with your goal state. This is actually the final state that we desired. Hence, write the plan that got you to the goal state as the end conclusion. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you understood the Block World AI problem.
Thank you, guys.